Hey, what's going on, guys? It's LC Muscles here. And I decided to do this filming a little bit early because the Steelers are pretty much dominating at this point, and I think this game is completely over, so let's go ahead. And I thought, why not make the video now? Because I don't think the Titans are coming back from this one. It's 23 points with 5 minutes left. That's not going to happen. So let's get anything started off. I just wanted to say Pittsburgh played an absolute dominant game today. They played a complete game pretty much for the most part. They did have a little bit of trouble on Tennessee's big drive when they scored. They played very well tonight. I'll give Tennessee a little bit of credit for two drives, mainly the one where they got the Rashard Matthews. Oh, there's another big sack, and that's Vince Williams with a big sack right there. So, yeah, pretty much Pittsburgh's just dominating right now. It's like no contest right now. Pittsburgh is just unbelievable right now. We have 3 interceptions tonight, and we scored a ton of points off of them. The Pittsburgh Steelers are just pretty much just dominating at this point. That's why I wanted to make the video early. But, yeah, I'm pretty damn happy right now. I'm pretty damn happy. Pittsburgh scored 40 freaking points tonight. We haven't even scored above 30 the entire season. And yet now we've gotten 40 on Tennessee on a short week. It's incredible, and I absolutely love it. Oh, there's a nice tackle there. But Pittsburgh right now just looks incredible. Our stock's definitely going to go up after this game, putting 40 points up. It's incredible. You had Cody Sensabaugh, Robert Golden with their first interceptions of the season. You had Mike Hilton with another big interception. It's just been incredible, man. Our Steelers defense has been playing insanely good. The only one bad play I will say that we had was against when they had the Rashard Matthews touchdown for 75 yards. That was probably the one bad play they had. But otherwise, what else am I going to say? They played very impressive tonight. We blocked a field goal. We held Tennessee to our own. The only time where the questionable call of that questionable touchdown run, but honestly, though, Tennessee did have a good chance of scoring there. Pittsburgh looked like the better team tonight, but the MVP tonight is Antonio Brown. Holy shit. Antonio Brown absolutely destroyed the Titans. 10 catches, 144 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. It's incredible. Dude, Antonio Brown is from another planet, especially from that freaking touchdown grab he got, dude. It was insane. Literally, he got the ball, got on his helmet, and got on to here. I was like, how did you do that? And yet both Pittsburgh teams making highlights tonight, pretty much. Matt Murray with his big save, leading the Pittsburgh to 3-1 victory over the Senators. And Antonio Brown's touchdown catch tonight, they're definitely going to be the top 2 plays on SportsCenter's top 10. That's for sure. I had to make sure of that because I wanted to tweet them out. So, yeah, Pittsburgh's dominating tonight pretty much. There's an holding penalty. This game's pretty much over, so I wanted to go ahead and make the video at this point. Pittsburgh looked incredible tonight. This is probably our most complete game we have played so far, minus a few plays here and there. Like a few plays from Marcus Mariota made that were a little ridiculous. And that Rashard Matthews touch was probably the only bad play I really saw from our defense tonight. But otherwise, we stepped up. We played very well, and it's just incredible. I don't know how we played so well tonight when we barely won against the Colts, and now we dropped double what we scored against the Colts tonight. But being at home, though, is definitely helpful. And our schedule looks really favorable going into the last 6 games. Other than New England, we got a really good chance of winning out. We got Green Bay at Cincinnati, Baltimore at home, New England at home, at Houston, and Cleveland at home. It's incredible. We could go 14-2. Like, our offense, if we could play what we did tonight, we're going to scare some people, especially Green Bay when they come to our house next week on Sunday Night Football. It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait because Pittsburgh right now just looks incredible. We look really strong right now, and Pittsburgh deserved to win tonight. We deserve to win. Pittsburgh looked absolutely awesome. The defense played lights out except for that one play. And, yeah, I'm just very happy with our performance tonight. Pittsburgh just looks like a legit contender now. They're 8-2 going into the next week. And Baltimore's got Green Bay out on the road. Cincinnati's got Denver on the road. And Cleveland's got Jacksonville at home. So if every one of those teams can lose, We're going to be 4 games ahead of the Ravens and 5 games ahead of the Bengals. And the 8 games ahead of the Browns, but the Browns suck. But anyway, Pittsburgh wins 40-17 right now. I'm calling right now. There's really not going to be any more points scored. And James Conner, I wanted to see him get a touchdown, but he was close. But I don't think there's really going to be any more scoring going on at this point. So, yeah, 40-17, Pittsburgh wins. Like, they're going to win no matter what. But anyway, Pittsburgh just looks like an incredible team right now. We look strong. Our defense played really well. Our offense played absolutely lights out tonight. Ben Roethlisberger freaking was awesome tonight. He had 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. The Steelers did not have to turn over the ball over once. We looked absolutely incredible with how we protected the ball. Our offense looked so much better than what it did. I honestly think we could really, really do well if we got the Packers, Bengals, and Ravens the next 3 games. We can really start dominating. We need to start putting the ball down their throats, because I know here's the thing what happens. If we win against Baltimore on Thursday, it's a Sunday night game, week 14, we'll clinch the division from what I know right now. Because if we had Baltimore, we had 3 games left, we would be, if Baltimore lost every game. Oh, there's another nice sack. That's pretty awesome. By LT Walton. Nice. But we have a chance to clinch our division within the next few weeks. So Pittsburgh, let's get it done. Let's get to the division. We got Green Bay next week. And, yeah, Pittsburgh looked great tonight. I'm wearing my Color Rush jersey. Got to support my team. Wearing it at work today. It was pretty awesome. And tomorrow I'll be going to Las Vegas. So you can't ask for anything better. This is a great start to my vacation. I got to Pittsburgh, destroying Tennessee. I got Las Vegas tomorrow. I'm just excited. I can't wait. But I promise you guys my rest of my picks. So let me go ahead and get some of the picks here. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up here. Just give me one moment. Here. Just give me a second here. I'm going to go ahead and get everything situated at my end here. Go ahead, set up the NFL season. All right, let's go ahead and present that to everyone. So now that the Steelers-Titans game I predicted correctly, my original thought it was going to win 30-17. 40-17, I'll take it anyway. So now let's go ahead, get to the next games. Starting out, we got the Detroit Lions versus the Chicago Bears. Chicago is 3-6. Detroit is 5-4. Detroit beat Cleveland last week, and the Chicago Bears lost to the Green Bay Packers, surprisingly. This game could be a coin toss. Really, the Bears really didn't look good against the Packers at all. The Lions definitely took some. Oh, there's another interception. Is that Sean Davis? Oh. 4 interceptions from Marcus Mariota. 4 freaking interceptions. Oh my God, that's amazing. But anyway, though, Detroit and Cleveland. Detroit beat Cleveland. Looked impressive in the second half. Chicago beat the. They lost to the Packers. Really didn't look impressive, but they beat Pittsburgh at home. I think Chicago definitely get Detroit for them run for their money, but I honestly got Detroit in this game. I just think they're so much better than the Bears right now. So give me the Detroit Lions to win at the Bears. I'm going to say 20-17 in overtime. Next up is the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns. Oh, God. Yep, Jacksonville's going to win. Jacksonville's going to win. Oh, geez. It's going to be awful. Jacksonville is going to destroy them. Jacksonville, I'm going to say 34-10. Nothing said. The Browns are pretty garbage. And now Landry Jones. Oh, God, Landry Jones. James Conner's in. But Jacksonville Jaguars are much better than the Browns. Browns are going 0-10. Not much to be said there. Jacksonville wins. I'm going to say, 34-10. I already said the score. I'm sorry. Next up is the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field. Baltimore is the slight favorite right now. Green Bay, at home you can never discount Green Bay. That's for sure. You can never discount them. But honestly, you know what? Screw it. I'm going with the upset. I'm going with the Green Bay Packers. Baltimore, even though the Baltimore Ravens are coming off a bye week, I still got the Packers. I just think the Packers are a bit better. And I just think the Ravens right now are just, they're not that good. They didn't look impressive against Tennessee 2 weeks ago. They haven't looked really that impressive, like in their wins. Who'd you guys beat, honestly? Who did the Ravens beat? They beat the Browns. They beat the. Who did they beat again? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, they beat the Bears. I'm pretty sure they beat the Bears. I think they beat. They all beat complete garbage quarterbacks. Let's just get that out of the way. The Packers are actually somewhat legit. Brent Hundley looked decent in his first win, and I just really don't see Green Bay really. I mean, seeing Baltimore really doing something against them because Baltimore just inconsistent there right now. Their offense is pretty bad, and Green Bay at home, you can never discount Green Bay at home. Oh, they beat Cincinnati and Oakland with EJ Manuel. Nope, I'm taking the Packers. I'm going to take the Packers 28-24. I think what's going to happen last year, the Giants-Ravens game, where Odell Beckham scored the last second. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take the Packers 28-24. Next one up is the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans. Drew Stanton versus Tom Savage. Yawn. But the Cardinals are the – oh, Houston's actually a favorite. Houston's a slight favorite? Really? Really? I'm surprised. But, yeah. This is a toss-up really for me. Houston, you never know what's going to happen because they're at home. But their team's pretty banged up. The Arizona Cardinals are mediocre too. They got Drew Stanton starting. Carson Palmer's not going to play. I'm going to say this is one of the worst games of the week. Definitely the worst game of the week. The lowest scoring of the week. I'm going to say 20. No, not even that. 14-10. I'm going to say the Arizona Cardinals haven't just enough to get it done with AP and Adrian Peterson. Next up, oh God, the Buccaneers and the Dolphins. There's no favorite in this game because it is even. The Buccaneers and Dolphins are both pretty bad. But in Miami at home, I got to give the edge to Miami, even though Ryan Fitzpatrick played pretty decently last week. I'll give the edge to Miami. So I'm going to take Miami. I'm going to take Miami 21-17. I'll take the Dolphins. Next up is the Rams and the Vikings. This is an interesting matchup here. This is going to be my game of the week, I think. I think this will definitely be the game of the week. Jared Goff versus Case Keenum. The former Rams quarterback versus the current Rams starter. So, yeah, it's interesting to say the least. I cannot wait to see who will win this game. This is actually my game of the week. Minnesota is a 1-point favorite. But you never know. I think Minnesota, both of their losses came at home this year. Actually, yes, they have. They lost to Detroit and they lost to New Orleans at home this year. And the Rams, they're a pretty good team, man. Their offense is very good, and you can never discount the Rams. Never discount the Rams' offense. One of the worst scoring offenses in the league last year, and now going to be the Rams. The Rams have one of the lowest scoring offenses in 2016 and 2017, one of the highest scoring offenses. This is going to be a close game, but I honestly think that this game will go to the Los Angeles Rams. I just think their offense is just a bit better than the Vikings right now, even though the Vikings do have a pretty good offense. I'm going to say this game is a shootout. I'm going to say 31-28. The Rams get this one done. Next up is the Kansas City Chiefs versus the New York Giants. Oh, God, blowout of the week. Kansas City 48, Giants 9. Enough said. Washington Redskins versus the New Orleans Saints. The Saints, I think, are really getting better, and they're getting their groove on right now. The Saints defense has been playing very well, only allowing, I think, 10.8 points a game. And, yeah, I just think the Redskins aren't that good. They didn't look impressive last week, and, they looked impressive against the Reds and against the Seahawks. But against the Vikings, they really had to do a lot in order to come back. So give me the New Orleans Saints. I'm going to take the Saints. I'm going to say Saints 24, Saints 34, Redskins 20. Oh, it was a nice embrace for Dick LeBeau and everybody. Like Ben Roethlisberger, that's pretty awesome. I'm glad he's back. Saying hi to everybody, that's awesome. He's a great coach. Dick LeBeau is a great coach, but It's just Tennessee just didn't have it tonight. So 40-17 final, I was correct. So next up is the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers. Ooh, I don't know who to pick in this one either because the Bills have been playing like absolute garbage lately, and the Los Angeles Chargers are coming off a bye week. I really don't know who to pick in this one. This is just one of those games where it's like, oh, really? The Chargers are 4.5 favorites? Well, they did bench Tyrod Taylor for Nathan Peterman from University of Pittsburgh. Go Pitt, hail Pitt. And it's going to be interesting to say at least who wins this game, but I just think the Chargers at home could probably give the Bills a run for their money, especially coming off the bye week. So give me the Chargers to win this game 19-16. I think they will get the job done 19-16. Oh, this is definitely an upset right here. This is my upset of the week. The Cincinnati Bengals at the Denver Broncos. Both completely god-awful teams. The Bengals lost a close one at home on the road last week. This is their second straight road game. The Broncos lost bad to the Patriots. I think this is upset of the week right here. The Bengals have been owned by the Broncos in the past couple of years, and I think it's going to continue. I'm going to say the Denver Broncos get this win with Brock Osweiler as quarterback in overtime. I'm going to say 16-10. I think that's what the game will be. A game-winning touchdown pass to Emmanuel Sanders. 16-10, Denver Broncos. Next up is the Patriots and Raiders in Mexico City. The Raiders are coming off a. Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember. Did they win last week? I'm trying to remember if they won yesterday. I'm not 100% sure. Who did they play last week? No, it wasn't the Sunday night game. Oh, they were on a bye last week. I forgot they were on a bye with Baltimore, Kansas City. Oh, the Chargers. Actually, I'm sorry. The Chargers were not on a bye last week, but the Raiders were. The Patriots are an interesting team, to say the least. They looked good against Denver. They're starting to find their mojo. The Raiders, you never know how it's going to be, honestly. The Patriots have owned in the past few years, but that was because the Raiders were terrible for most years. But Mexico City could definitely be interesting. The Patriots have never been to Mexico City. Oakland is their second time there. I like the Raiders in this one. I honestly think the Raiders are going to get something done. This is a do-or-die game for the Raiders. They need a win in order to keep themselves with the Kansas City Chiefs in that division because right now the Chiefs look like it's in a runaway division, and I think they get the job done. I'm going to say 31-30. The Raiders get an upset. That's my true upset of the week. This is not an upset of the week. This is just a pick 'em. But next up, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. Check your local listings. Eagles look really good right now, coming off a bye week. They were on a bye last week, which is correct. And the Dallas Cowboys did not look good last week against Atlanta, losing 27-7. I just think the Eagles right now look like the best team in the NFL, other than the Steelers, because I think the Steelers are the second best. Antonio Brown, AB, beast mode. He's not beast mode, but Antonio Brown is absolutely ridiculously good. Best receiver in the league, better than Julio Jones by a long shot. But anyway, the Eagles right now, I just think they will continue their dominant ways. They'll destroy Dallas because Dallas does not look good without Zeke Elliott. I'm sorry, even though I'm an Alfred Morris fan because FAU, but I got the Eagles. I just think the Eagles are just a little bit better right now. I like their offense is definitely going to keep the Cowboys on their toes, especially since the Cowboys lost Sean Lee and Tyron Smith's not playing this game. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles to win this game 27-17. And finally, the Monday Night Football game, the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. This is going to be a good game. This will be a very, very good game. But the problem is, though, the Seahawks have had a lot of time to prepare without Richard Sherman because Richard Sherman's out for the season. The Falcons are coming off a big win against Dallas, going on a short week. Seattle home they do really well at home on prime time. But you never know with the Falcons, man. The Falcons, if they could keep up their dominant way, especially with Adrian Claiborne getting 6 sacks in a game, I think the Falcons could definitely get the Seahawks run for their money. So I honestly think Atlanta is going to do something crazy and get a big win. I'm going to say 27-24, the Falcons win. And that's going to do it for my pick'ems, guys. Let me know in the comments below what are your Thursday night, what are your picks for week number 11. And with that being said, for the Steelers dominating the Tennessee Titans 40-17, and now getting some rest for the Packers and the rest of the NFL games, I will be in Las Vegas watching most of these games. So with that being said, see you guys later and stay awesome. I'll see you guys in Las Vegas in a few days.